Hey Libra, welcome to another morning inspo. I'm Auji and this is Sacred Libra, where we talk all things Libra. Make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up if this reading resonates with you. Let's get this affirmation. What affirmation do we have for Libra? It says, I make time to experience joy. What activities make me feel joyful? How am I incorporating some of these into my daily life? I make time to experience joy. Okay? Make time to experience joy. You got crop circles, messages, curiosity signs. Somebody has a message for you. There's a joyful message. A signal. Somebody could be signaling something for you. This could be a signal for you. Yeah, this is a signal. This is releasing karma. Yeah, somebody's releasing karma. Releasing it. It's experiencing some type of joy. This is good karma also. There's a message of good karma. What is coming towards Libra today? What is coming towards Libra today? Alchemy, the philosopher's stone, destiny, magic. Today's gonna be a great day. Okay. There's going to be some lessons. You got the Syrians, lessons, responsibilities, growing up. Somebody's growing up. Somebody's gaining their responsibility. All things are coming together, okay? You also have an artistic person, somebody. You got the Syrians A. You got the Syrians B with the Syrians A, and then the Lyrians. Strength, courage, and bravery. Somebody's going to have to be honest. Yeah, then you have Anaki, controlling, drama, conflict of interest. Yeah, I feel like somebody's going to be hit. There's going to be two different people, and the way a person's going to work with something, the way that somebody is going to bring something together, it's going to feel like alchemy. Something is not supposed to go together today. Something's not supposed to work, or somebody's supposed to, somebody is supposed to get under your skin. Like, somebody's supposed to ruffle your feathers, and that's just not going to work today. Like, there's a message, there's a sign. So somebody is coming as a sign. Somebody is here as a sign. For some of you guys, somebody's going to try to get up under your skin, and all you're going to reflect to them is kindness and compassion, and that is still going to leave somebody intimidated. Yeah, there's somebody here that a person realizes like that they're not trying to fight anymore. A person realizes like their responsibilities, and they're growing up, and they can't handle situations the way that they used to handle it. So the way that you go about this conflict, the way that you're going to go about this conflict, is going to be peace. It's going to be peace. Also, somebody has gotten into, has mastered the bubble, their bubble. Like, they get close, but not too close where you can disrupt somebody's peace. So somebody puts themselves in a perfect position where you can't disrupt their peace, because they're surrounded. They're protected by a bubble. Somebody is in their own bubble and protected by their bubble. Okay, somebody could be curious about that and trying to just disrupt your peace because they see that you're peaceful, but they probably didn't notice that you've grown too, because you're not going to handle yourself in a way that you used to handle yourself. You're going to realize it's a different way that I can handle this. Like, if somebody keeps on ruffling your feathers or keep pressing your buttons, it's time for you. You've kind of realized, okay, it's time for me to change the button, because I don't want nobody to have that much control over me. that could just push and pull me in any direction that they want to. It don't matter if I was waking up having a good day, but the fact that they pushed the button, now I gotta have a bad day. That's not fair to me. Okay? That is not fair. Who's gonna... There's going to be some people who's not going to like how you handle things. That may be your friends, and like we talked about, like leaving friends or how you handle situations or whatever. Somebody's not going to like it how you handle something responsibly, or that other person is not going to. But it's just not going to ruffle your feathers at all. It's just not. It's just not going to ruffle your feathers. How is Libra feeling? How is Libra feeling? You're reflective. Libra, you're in a very reflective state. You're thinking about your life. You're thinking about the conflicts. You're thinking about why there's a conflict. You're thinking about the light and the dark. You're thinking about your shadow, their shadow. Like, you're in deep thoughts. You're thinking about your choices, the choices of others. Yeah, some of you guys could be in the dark place. This is divine feminine energy. Vestica piscus. I don't know how to say that. But somebody is definitely thinking about it. You could also be thinking about somebody is intimidated by your feminine energy. Somebody is definitely intimidated by your feminine energy. But you're thinking about some type of conflict. You're looking at something like it's a conflict of interest. You're also understanding the soul lessons and things like that from it. You're also understanding what places, what parts do you take in some type of conflict. You're looking at the patterns. You're looking at the patterns behind it. For some of you guys, you've been in conflict with this person for a long time. Yeah, you're looking at the pattern. You got the alchemy stone. You're bringing together the light and the darkness, and you're working through it this time. Really, really good. Like, you're working through it this time. You're choosing to experience a different emotion. For some of you guys, you could be choosing to look at this situation with love and harmony and peace. You know, like I said, some of you guys are going to be looking at it with peace, looking at a lot of things with peace. Okay. What messages do we have for Libra's shadow? Let me pull some cards for the shadow. What's the energies for the shadow? The shadow is reflecting. Yeah, reflecting. Also, you have the Andromedians, and you have this conflict here and responsible lessons. Somebody is using their shadow. They're using both, all of them. Okay, Libra. Look at you using the shadow to help you out. Not keeping the shadow out of this one. It's like your shadow has a lot of information. Your shadow has a lot of information. There's a lot of untapped potential as well. Your shadow has a lot of information about this conflict or this head-to-head that's happening. Your shadow has a lot. I feel like this has been happening for a long time here. And these are the responsibles. Your shadow is also growing up. It's also down there with your divine feminine energy. It's bold and very, very sassy. And it's also protected. It's keeping that bubble. Like that bubble that somebody's intimidated by. It keeps that bubble from this predator here. You see that? Keeps that bubble from that predator here. It's bold, sassy. it also keeps that bubble from, that's that protective bubble. Wow, your protective bubble is your shadow. Go ahead and thank the shadow for saving your life countless times. Yes, ring the bell for our shadow, okay? For protecting us. Your shadow has been keeping you in a protective bubble. Like I said, somebody shows up, but they don't get too close. Your shadow is making sure you don't get too close. Like, when you can show up and have your light side do all the talking, but best believe your shadow is like that bodyguard. Like, listen, what? And look, here go the shadow. Foresight, planning. What's your shadow planning? Your shadow has grown. It's like some type of soul growth where it feels like, you know, because I think you're letting it be seen in this area. You're letting it be seen in this area. Okay. What messages do we have for Libra? Messages do we have for Libra? What is the major blockage right now? What is the major blockage? Tall whites, uncertainty, distrust, guarded. Somebody's guarded. There could be two people. Yeah, somebody's guarded. It feels like that you could be trying to bring something together, but other people are guarded, and you're like, okay, somebody has free will. You're understanding it. That's right. You're not trying to force nothing. You're not trying to force anybody. It's like you've gotten out of the need to control the situation. You're just going to speak your piece. You're not getting too close. You understand that somebody has their own free will. Two people could possibly have their own free will, and they're guarded and they don't trust you, and you feel like, okay, what we've been through, if somebody still don't trust me, they got every right. You know, they still on their healing. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. This is also a pattern. So somebody has been in this pattern, like they've been in this type of, in this fight, conflict, like somebody always rolls you up in a certain type of conflict. If you ever were to mark it down on your calendar, I bet you it will happen at the same time. It probably happened at the same time. You just got a higher level. You just got like this higher learning here. And you're fully protected. Some of you guys, you're wondering about some type of rivalry. Wondering why you were here to be in a rivalry with somebody else. Somebody has a rivalry. Somebody could also be plotting something, but y'all have two different worlds. Like, the way that y'all look at the world is differently. Both of you guys have this, like, a whole different way of looking at the world. Somebody is unethical. Somebody also believes in some type of cults as well. Somebody is very unethical and corrupt in their actions and everything, and you realizing that somebody has free will. Like, you can't control anything. You getting your soul lessons, okay? You can't control nothing. You're going to get your soul lessons and you're going to roll out. Okay? Giving yourself time and space. Giving yourself time and space. Shifting your perception. Change. Somebody has transformed. It's metamorphosis. Okay, somebody's not stuck in blocks. Somebody has transformed. They don't see things the way that they used to see them anymore at all. Okay. What does Spirit want Libra to know? What does Spirit want Libra to know? Fire element. You are a warrior. Passionate, fearless warrior. Even if, for some of you guys, even if sometimes some of these things you have to show up alone. Even if you show up in your solitude, you show up independent, you are still a warrior, a fearless warrior. Somebody could be trying to intimidate you with numbers, but it's not working. Yeah, even if you're alone. For some of you guys, you're smaller than this. Here's this big predator here. This person here who wants to release some type of karma on you. But you're ready. But you're ready. Somebody's in awe. I feel like this predator, this person is really in awe by you. Somebody is really in awe, but it's coming out as like conflicts. Somebody is in awe because you're like one of the wisdom keepers. Okay. You can also make another person feel safe. You also make somebody feel safe. Somebody feels like that they need you, but it's coming off as like a conflict. Like, yeah. So some of you guys, you have gotten like the bigger picture here. Like it's not really a conflict. Here go this person that's unethical. I don't know why I just seen this like a bad queen, like a queen that's just doing the most. Some of you guys, you've seen your shadows and your ways in this person. You've been able to read between the lines. Yeah, some of you guys have been able to read between the lines. Somebody's hate is really love. Like, it's a thin line between love and hate, and you've seen that. And it's like, now that you see that, it's no way that you can kind of like really compete with that. Like, you really admire me on the low, though. They really admire you, though. And you've noticed that, like, this whole time you have not been fighting. You've been killing people with kindness, wisdom, intelligence, staying surrounded in your bubble. It's like you know too much. It's how could you show up and fight now? Now it's time for you to make something work for you. What do you need to learn from a situation, from a person? What could that shadow teach you about your shadow? Now you're using somebody as information, education. You're learning. You're getting your soul growth out of it. Who or what is helping Libra? Alchemy, putting it together. The change. That change, seeing things differently through a whole different perspective is helping you. Look, yeah. Seeing things differently through a whole different perspective is helping you. Choosing your peace. Also choosing your solitude. Being independent right now is definitely going to be helping you. There's somebody who used to intimidate you, but now you look at them with excitement, love, unconditional love. Also, you look at their means to attack. You may even laugh at their means to attack. Like, it doesn't work. Like, literally, they cannot press that button anymore. They're going to have to find a new button. Like, literally, they can't press it anymore. That's what's helping you. Also, your creative side. Some of you guys may be very, very artistically inclined. Okay? Who or what is hurting Libra? The fact that you figured out a pattern is helping you. Figured out a pattern. Figured out a timeline. Yep. Here go these people with uncertainty. They don't trust you. The tall whites. Tree of life, integration, life lessons, emanation. Yeah, some people, yep, here go this tall. So you may be short. Somebody may be, I don't know. But somebody is trying to intimidate you. Also with groups, they could be doing this group thing of trying to intimidate somebody. Releasing some type of karma. Somebody wants you to pay. You've realized that as well. You realize like life lessons, like things happen, karma, reasons why things are connected here, connecting the dots here. For some of you guys, once you connected the dots, it did hurt you. You realize that 2 other people was working with somebody else. Was a long time coming. Somebody also has mind control of over other people. Yeah, here's this predator here. This is that releasing that karma on somebody. Somebody is like, you've been seeing somebody's wrath, and somebody has been discriminating against you. But yeah, you realize, you connect the dots on something, realize who's working together. Somebody don't trust you. Somebody is super guarded. Okay. You realize that somebody would never trust you. So it's not even the point of you're trying to bring something together and reconcile. It's just that you are not upset anymore. You're over it. Like, fucking over it. And here go the same person at the bottom of the deck. Like, you're over it. You understand that a person can do what they want to. Like, you know, you're not afraid of the conflict. You're not afraid to have the conflict with somebody. Like, it's like, if all this time the person has been masking their feelings and they're really mad, like, you're gonna let them be mad. Okay. And last but not least, what are the next steps for Libra? What are the next steps for Libra? Harmony, protection, and idealism. Here, life lesson, learning, a huge lesson puts you in protection. In this look, I make time to experience joy. Somebody is not being bothered with the mess that's happening. Somebody's protected from all the craziness that's happening. Somebody is satisfied, like you're in good health. Like somebody is chilling. Somebody is at peace. At peace. In a full alignment. Somebody's at full alignment. What are the next steps? Somebody also may be listening in to a phone call, listening in, telling somebody what you said, something like that, stalking, watching, getting some type of information from you, whatever that is. But also you're manifesting. This is your attunement. You're attuned. You're in alignment. Okay. Got the Syrians A. I want to see what that is. You have Agarthans. Somebody is definitely like, you're helping with the human, the collective ascension. Okay. You're manifesting. You are abundant. Okay. Have a healthy lifestyle. You're living a healthy lifestyle is definitely going to be helping you, living in your truth as well. You're artistic. Being you are very artistic, and the way that you deal with these things are going to be on a very artistic manner. But there's also something to do with music. Somebody works with music. Also, your transparency, your commitment, your accomplishments, your success. Somebody is very successful too. Your truth, your honesty helps you a lot. Okay. There's a lot of people listening to what you're saying. Somebody is intimidated, so they're watching you and stalking you and talking about everything that it is that you do. Is because they're intimidated, but you're not even going to fight with the person on this time. You've read between the lines. You read between the lines. Like I said, somebody's disdain is for you, and they're so irritated because they love you and they're in awe. They don't even know how to say how much that they are infatuated with you. Okay, so that is the message. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, make sure you give this reading a big thumbs up, and make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.